Hey guys, Josh Oakes here. Hope you guys are doing well. Coming to you from Noosa in Australia on what is a lovely sunny Tuesday morning. Hopefully it's a lovely morning or afternoon where you are, and hopefully you're getting a bit of sunshine as well. As promised, the 3 steps to load your tour, activity, or experience business with more bookings. So this has come about, well, I've had hundreds of conversations with tour, activity, experience business owners in recent months and recent years. And when you talk about problems, you distill them all down. It comes out to one. And the single greatest problem that a tour, activity, or business owner has is that they just want more bookings. Okay. They want to fill their business with bookings. So that's what it all boils down to. So in this video, as I promised, I'm going to walk you through the 3 steps that are going to pretty much guarantee that happens. All right. So I'm just going to share screen in a minute. I'm going to walk you through what I call my triangle model. I've sketched it out for you. It's all going to really come together and make sense for you. Before I do that, next week, I'm launching a new program. It's called, you guessed it, More Bookings. And I've got to tell you, this is, I'm excited. This is the most exciting thing, the best thing I think I've ever created. You guys are going to love it. Okay. So what it's going to do is give you everything you need to load your tour business with more bookings and nothing else. All right. And how's it all going to work? I'm going to run you through it now, and I think it's all going to make sense to you. Okay. So, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the program at the end. All right. So let me just share screen and we'll walk through it. All righty. So hopefully you guys can see that. All right. So as I told you, the 3 steps to more bookings. So you can see that obviously in the middle of this triangle here. Hopefully this all makes sense. So I'm sure it will in a couple of minutes from now. So the 3 main reasons that people don't or can't get more bookings in their tour business are the following. The first is that they just don't have enough sales channels. They're really heavily reliant on 1 or maybe 2 channels. So that could be direct. They're just focused on heavily on and over reliant on direct bookings. It's very reactive. They're just waiting for the phone to ring or the email to ping. And they don't have any sort of proactive strategies, all right? They don't have enough channels through which they're selling to their most represented type of customers, okay? So that's the first. The second is that they just don't have enough customer types, all right? They're very one-dimensional. They're not thinking broadly. They're not with, I guess, like an entrepreneurial mindset about the different types of customers they could potentially help and serve, whose problems they could solve, all right? They're very much selling one type of thing to one type of customer. And the smart ones are evolving. They're adapting. They're iterating their experiences. They're finding new types of customers whose problems they can solve, whose desires they can satisfy, okay? And then the third reason down here at the bottom of the triangle is that they just don't have any good sales strategies. So generally speaking, from my experience, tour and activity of business owners, one of the things that they kind of suck at more than anything is sales, all right? They might, they wear a lot of different hats running a tour business, and they might be great at delivery of service. They might be fantastic at, building teams. They might love product development and a whole bunch of other things, but they're just no good at sales, okay? So they find sales awkward. They find that it doesn't come naturally, and they're just not that good at it, okay? So they are the 3 main reasons. So what do we do about that? Well, if we're just taking a look here at the right side of the triangle, the first thing we need, if we're going to fill our business with tour bookings, well, the antidote to limited sales channels is, of course, more sales channels. So implementing somewhere between 3 and 5 new channels into the business through which you're going to find your ideal customer, and you're going to be able to sell, market, promote to them. And how are we going to do that? Well, first of all, we're going to identify the fishing holes. Okay, where does your ideal customer, your most represented customer, or types of customers, where do they congregate? Where do they hang out, both online and in the real world? Where are you going to reach them? Through which holes, through which channels are you going to reach your ideal customer? That, of course, is what I'll show you how to do. Once we've done that, then we need a really great outreach system. Okay, that's going to, going to warm them up. It's going to help them build this sort of like and know and trust of you, and they're going to become really familiar with you, really clear on what you do, and really comfortable with with working with you. And then the third thing we're going to do is we're going to onboard them. So, okay, so once we've found them, once we've warmed them up, then we're going to really easily, really seamlessly, we're going to turn them into customers and into partners if we're talking about like an agent or a corporate decision maker or something like that. Okay, so that's the first. We're gonna load up your business with a whole bunch of new sales channels that you either haven't considered previously, or you have, or you toyed around with, but you just haven't done it right and not got the results that you were hoping for. Okay, so that's that on the right side of the triangle. The next over here on the left side of the triangle, customer types. A very, very common problem that tour business owners face when they're trying to, figure out why they're not achieving the financial, targets that they've got in mind, is that they just don't have enough different types of customers. They're not serving enough different types of customers. Okay, so obviously the antidote to a lack of customer types is, of course, new types of customers. Okay, so we're going to find out whose problems you can potentially solve, whose desires you could potentially satisfy, types of customers that you might have had an idea or a thought about, but you just have no idea how to win their business, what they want it to look like. So we're going to do that. That's the first thing we're going to do. Next, once we have identified that different type of customer with those problems that we're going to solve or desires that we're going to satisfy, we need to adapt our experiences to suit them. Okay, what do they want? How are we going to adapt or iterate or possibly even recreate our experiences to be like the most logical, no-brain fit for a new type of customer? So they'll lean in and say, yes, that's exactly what I want. It's like they're reading my mind. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then the third thing we're going to do is we're going to iterate and tailor our marketing materials so that we are speaking specifically to the problems or desires of this new type of customer. All right. And the marketing material is going to cut through. It's going to hit them between the eyes, and they're going to say, yes, how do I book? Or how do I get more information? Or, wow, I never knew you guys were out there. Or something along those lines. So then if we come down to the bottom of the pyramid here, we've got poor sales strategies, which is the third obstacle or roadblock to getting more bookings in a tour business. So again, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to create confident, automated sales systems, sales strategies. Quite simply, we're going to connect with the right people. We're going to get them to raise their hand through a nurture process, a nurture system, a nurture sequence. Okay, so they just get really, really comfortable with you, and you really sort of surround them. Okay, you're everywhere. And that everywhere doesn't involve significant marketing spend or any marketing spend or running paid ads or anything like that. Okay. And then the third piece of the puzzle is conversion. All right. Because that is something that lets a lot of people down, a lot of tour business owners down, is that they just don't know how to convert. All right. Especially those that are running, like a premium experience that takes some touch and feel to win a piece of business. Conversion is a real struggle. So I'm going to show you how to convert those hand raisers really, really easily through email, through social, through the content that you create, through chat. And it's going to be seamless. It's going to be easy, and it's going to be automated. So those systems are going to be able to, you're going to be able to drop them into your business, and they're going to run on autopilot. Okay. And you're going to win business through systems that you create content for in the past, or months back, that you forgot you even created, or emails that you wrote, or things like that. So that is like the big picture. All right, and that is how you are going to, and I'm going to show you how to fill your tour business with more bookings. So as I mentioned earlier, I've got a program. It's starting in about at some point in the next 10 days. And it's really, really exciting. I can't wait to dive in. I can't wait to work with you and do just what I say, which is to fill your tour business with a lot more bookings. So all you need to do, if you're watching this video in my group, Facebook group, just comment below, tell me more, or interested, something like that. If you're seeing this through an email that I've sent you, hit reply and just say, tell me more, I'm interested. And if you are seeing this somewhere else, then you can just reach out to me via email, and I'll just leave my email address here for you. Let me just do that. Give me 1 second. Hello at thesunshinetribe.com. Reach out to me. Just say interested, tell me more. I'll send you over some more details, and I would like very much to work with you in growing your tour business. Thanks, guys.